Did you miss me? This is Root, your host. This is episode 1, The Root Source. As you might have noticed, I changed it up a bit. This is now episode 1, because I like to think that we are moving on, doing better things. Got my new camera. Unfortunately, it can't turn around on 360 on the LCD screen, so I have to point and pray. Hopefully I'm getting this right. I got some notes, so forgive me if I start reading. You guys will notice I got a new channel, TheRootSource, instead of Call Me Root, my old one. Biggest reason for that was because someone told me the director, if you sign up and you sign under a director, then you get longer than 30 minutes. Well, apparently when I signed up, they changed that, so now it's still 30 minutes. Story of my life. So yes, new camera, pretty cool. That's my, whoa, I was zoomed in. So this is my apartment. Not a whole lot to it. This is the couch. Let's do a quick tour. Some of it will be messy, like in here. This is my office. That's the infamous chair that I used to sit on. Walking. And this is the bedroom. That is really messy right now. Should probably edit that out. Okay. So what all am I going to be doing? Well, with the new camera, I have the mobility instead of being stuck with the single location like the webcam. So hopefully I'll get out of my apartment and move around and, I don't know, maybe do it from my car, or actually I've tried that a few times, didn't quite work out. But we'll see. Oh, unknown time frame on when I'm going to be posting up new episodes. I like to do it weekly, but as you guys notice, I've been extremely busy, so I haven't been able to get this show out on time. In fact, it's like 3 weeks off, but whatever. Voicemail, again, can't stress enough, TheRootSource@gmail.com. Use Gtalk. It's the Google's version of AIM or Yahoo or MSN or whatever. Basically, using voice over IP, you can send me your own voice, your own questions or answers or what have you, and I'm kind of spoiling it right now. I'm getting ahead of myself. So, egg news. We'll just jump right into it. Egg news. We got Egg Mall, eggmall.com. Some of you might have seen it. Pretty cool. Like Newegg, it's online eat retailer shop, and it has everything. Well, everything that isn't technical. So, kind of like a Target.com or Walmart.com. It's got patio furniture and just random stuff that you'd find, I guess, at the mall. So go check it out. And I have verified your Newegg account will work on it. Your Newegg account will work on Egg Mall, so that's cool. What else? Oh, the interviews. You guys might have noticed we got Intel, and actually NVIDIA has already had their interviews. First round of interviews wasn't really good, to be honest, but the second round I did like that style. It seemed more personal. It didn't look like a marketing gimmick, so kudos to Ning and that team. But yes, looks like Intel is coming out with part 1 soon, I hope. Hopefully we will get more interviews. I really do like this. I like the setup. I like going to different vendors and asking them, being able to, as a community, ask them questions that, although granted, as you've noticed, not all of our questions actually get answered. In fact, a lot of them kind of get, they get wordy and they don't really answer the question. So it looked like they tried to answer all the questions, but to be honest, I think if they're going to answer a question truthfully, just answer it. Don't answer mindless questions with, sorry, we can't answer that. And that's my ramblings on that. And the video contest. Kind of cool. Why has Root not submitted his own? Good question. I'll work on it. Although I think, I don't know when the deadline ends, but I looked at a few, kind of cool. Looks like you upload to Newegg, so does that mean EggTube? Hopefully. That would rock. That way I wouldn't have this 30-minute limitation on YouTube. Please, EggTube, that would rock. Moving on, we got, personal news, which I meant to say that first, but whatever. Let's see, my book, if you guys been following my blog, I started writing again. Some of you might know I'm a writer by hobby, so that's been kind of interesting, getting back into it. I know I've done some horrible works in the past and probably still could use a lot of touch-ups, but most of it is first draft or second draft. But if you guys kind of stick around and watch it, I don't know, you might see how my mind works and how my work progresses. I know all authors are different, but not that I'm really an author per se, I guess, if you think about it, because I haven't really published anything. But for you young writers and old writers or whatever, that's my work. So check it out. You might like it, you might hate it. Give me your own input. I'm always about honest critiques, and tell me what you liked and didn't like about it. And if it's my writing style, tell me what you liked and didn't like, etc. Yeah, just give me your feedback. Any feedback's good. I don't care if it's bad or good. Actually, preferably bad. I want to know why you don't like it. And yes, every Sundays I will come out with a new chapter, and not as frequently, but I'll try to modify older chapters and get them up to par of what I like to think is the final product, which will take a long time, believe me. It's hard to make me happy. Let's see, Memorial Day weekend. Right now, Sunday. Tell me what you guys did for Memorial Weekend. I don't think this show won't show up until probably Wednesday. I got a lot of editing to do, and I promised Ning that I'd have this out by newsletter. So tell me what you guys did. I can honestly say and tell you that I didn't do much. I think today I worked on this stupid little keyboard right here. I bought this for my home theater HTPC, that baby right there. Started working on that. Unfortunately, if you notice, the little numbers right there, you know, 5, 6, 3, stupid numlock right there doesn't work. So I have to hold down the function key to get any of the letters on that side. So I've been working with Linux, which is the operating system I use. Speaking of personal news, this is Prince of Persia movie. It is coming out, supposedly. Persia.moviechronicles.com. If you guys are a fan of the game, rock on, right? It's about a prince that, well, whatever. I think it's the Sands of Time that they're doing, which right now there were only 3 games made that I know of. There might be a 4th, but you know how that is. They say only 3, but whatever. So that's kind of cool, especially for you pop fans. That's Prince of Persia for you people that don't know that. So yes, I've been working on this stupid keyboard and the mappings in Mint, which is the operating system I use, which is a pretty cool OS. I like it. It's based off of Debian and Ubuntu. Also, kind of other news, Fable 2 coming out in the fall. If you guys have ever played that game, you know that's a pretty kick-ass game, I think. Basically, you start out and you can choose between good or evil, and depending which road you take kind of affects your character and the people around you. Fable 1, they had promised a lot, but they didn't deliver. So hopefully Fable 2, they will deliver more. You know, harder choices, more gray area, which they promised harder, you know, what should I do kind of thing. But no, it'll be interesting. I think it's kind of like Sims game though, because you can marry, you can build a house, you can, like if you plant a tree in the very beginning, that tree will grow up by the end of the game. It will be like a big ass tree. But yeah. 2 Human is also another game that I'm very interested in. It's for the Xbox 360. It's a RPG. Kind of remind me of Diablo 2 a little.